Hello, everyone. I'm going to be doing episode 1. No, actually, I'm doing the pilot episode. I'm doing the pilot episode of Babylon 5. I'm actually going to just try and hammer these out. It was really refreshing to kind of just get ahead a little bit there. Like, it's really great. I'm actually almost like a week ahead. And so I'm going to just kind of plow ahead. I can watch Bab 5 right now, but actually I cannot easily screenshot it. So yeah, I'm just going to use this little cover art right here. It's nice and pretty. And I'm just going to plow through this and see how many episodes I can get. I have watched Bab 5 a lot. Probably more than most people. Well, not more than people who like Bab 5. I love this show. It is fantastic. Now, that said, let's talk about the pilot. Because it sucks. Like, hugely. Like, man. Yeah. I know a lot of diehards will say, oh, you really should watch it kind of thing. No, you really don't actually need to watch it at all. Completely unwatchable. It is not necessary whatsoever to watch this episode. The plot is rather one-dimensional. If you remember what I said recently on a Sleepy Hollow episode, it applies to this one as well. This is very much one of those kind of things where they're trying to like make a character more interesting. And not only that, but actually, if I remember correctly, there are actually several things that kind of like poke holes in the storyline of the main show. Meaning this one is pretty much an odd duck. It flat out is don't watch it. And I'm not going to say that often. You can watch it if you watch the show and you're like, oh, I love this show. I think it's really cool and I want to watch more, and you've gone through all the material, and there is a lot. For a show that only really ever had 5 seasons, it has a lot of material out there. I've not seen so much of like the extended stuff, like the Crusades and the movies. I've watched some of them, not in any specific order, which is probably part of the problem. I've seen a lot of them, and they're not as good as the main show itself. And you will also find out that very quickly, I love the first 3, maybe 4 seasons. After the first 3 or 4 seasons, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not stellar. And the first couple seasons are just stellar. And then you transition from stellar to not stellar. And it's like, yeah. Anyway, so this whole episode is pretty much completely skippable. And it's worth skipping unless you really have like some insane desire to watch like a really old TV show's pilot episode that honestly has very little similarity to the rest of the show. Don't even get me started on the Vorlon. Yeah, if you're going, what? Yeah, well, he shakes hands with the Vorlon, and if you actually watch the show, you'll understand. If you haven't watched the show, yeah, you won't. Anyway, I've always wondered about it. It bugs me. But I am not a fan. No. Sorry, I really needed something after that Sleepy Hollow run. The last season was just atrocious. So this is not atrocious. If you've never seen it, watch it. Skip the pilot. Enjoy. You guys have a good one.